Tell me what are your character's stats real quick.
Willpower
stats.
13. Learning is 14. Essence is 12. And sanity got 2 points dumped into it.
Lovely. So it's 60. Good deal.
Yep.
Okay. Wanted to check, guys. Some of the air people have had problems with it being 10 points. You are not one of those people. Congratulations.
Math is hard.
You know, I had somebody that could have had, I think, 30 points worth of stats. It's like, what? Okay. So.
And I double checked that all the skills add up to 2,000. Thankfully, now that I know that English doesn't count against it, that helps.
Yay! You fall through fire and screaming and something that sounds like metal shredding, and you wake up in a comfortable bed. You're not sure exactly where you are, but light comes through a nearby window, and you can smell mothballs and dust. And you are currently in upstairs. I'm going to make part of the map revealed.
Okay.
Room C, as in Charlie. Let me know if you found it. I'm guessing you have no play immediately. Oh, the cards above your thing, if you left-click them, then it makes it so you can see all of them. And if you left-click each individual card, it makes it big.
Okay.
That may help.
Yes, it would. I have a anti-greed and a full group.
Yeah. Do you get a new card for the full group or no?
If not, discard this card and draw a replacement.
Cool. In order to draw your own cards, all you have to do is hover your cursor. You see the skull deck?
Yep.
If you go up above the skull slowly, it'll turn into like a little hand thing, and then you can drag it over to the box that has the colorful shit in it above your name, and then that should light up and allow you to drop it in there.
And where do you want the discards?
The discard pile, put it somewhere where you can easily find it and believe they'll be well off of any map. Otherwise, you'll have to move them. And don't put it in relation to the skull thing, because you can click and drag the map around, but the skull pile of cards always stays in a consistent place.
Okay. I seem to have lost the 2 cards I tried to discard.
There's a bar in the upper right part of the map. You can move up and down to pull in and out.
Okay.
Yes, I see the 2 cards. Yeah.
Sorry.
Either one of those places would be fine. I'd pick one because you're going to want to. I see 3 cards in different places now.
Stop playing with the cards. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I just stack them up somewhere where you can find them and all that.
Yeah, I don't see them as the problem.
You have to scroll out. You see the up and down slider in the upper right-hand part of the mapping screen thing?
Yep.
Yeah, move that down, and then it makes the board for... Oh, you don't see them because the board's dark?
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. Here, I'll make a clear area that you can make into your discard pile. There you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Certainly. I did not think about that. I'm still getting used to this shit. I'll put the art cards there. There you go.
And so just draw 2 cards into the hand. Son? No, I think I screwed up. Yeah.
If you want, I can just hand you cards.
Please. Probably
right,
make it a little easier.
Okay, here we go.
Spending
1 and 2. Enjoy.
Ooh.
The program, now that you've got the code for this, you can go and mess around with it and shit. I'm going to keep this one for a while, and then eventually I'll delete it, make a new game and stuff.
Okay. Easy cyber install. Should I bother keeping that or toss?
Is that's not a play immediately, is it?
No, it's a cybernetics only.
I would. Well, you're not compelled to get rid of it, so I'd eventually. And
Okay.
plus, you've got 8 cards, and you're allowed to have 8. So I'd hang
Okay.
on to it until you need. Like if something came up where you had to toss some cards or something, it's definitely on the tossable list, though.
Okay.
So anyway, you're in your room.
I get out of bed.
No problem. You are naked as the day is long. You see clothing over a chair that appears to be a men's suit. Oh, what time period is your character from?
Scout leader 1980s.
Okay. The clothing's probably the kind your grandfather might wear.
Okay.
Scout leader? Oh, Boy Scouts, you mean?
I need an excuse for a bunch of easily usable skills. I'm not
Clever.
very grilling the character, but
No, that works. That works. You were really into the whole Boy Scout thing. Cool.
I can also make archaeologist jokes if you'd like.
Super. All right. So.
All right. Get up, get dressed.
Okay. Yeah, the clothes are all your size. The little suspender things meant to hold up your socks, aka garters, give you some trouble, but eventually you get all that shit on. The room itself, no television in the room, which is almost a certainty in the 80s. Oh, by the way, if you want to know very much about the 80s, you'd have to buy a skill like 1980s lore or something like that. But otherwise, you're kind of vague on it, like most people are on their own time periods, you know.
Gotcha.
But yeah. Oh, and you did get the thing about all your skills started, like if the base was under your learn stat, then your personal base is your learn stat when you put points into them.
Okay, I missed that, but understood.
You got more points. Not a huge amount, but
we'll do it later.
Lovely. So anyway, the room itself appears to be not a ritzy place, but well maintained.
Okay. There is nothing under the bed or in the chest of drawers sitting next to the bed on that picture, correct?
Underneath the bed is something you're going to guess is a bedpan, one of the covered ones. And there's like a basin of water and towel for whatever.
There was no wallet in the pants or inside breast pocket of the suit, correct?
Correct.
Okay, just checking.
Mm-hmm.
I will try one door. If it is locked, I will try the other door, assuming it leads to the hallway.
No problem. The both doors are locked, but from your side with deadbolts. Apparently, you've managed to deadbolt yourself inside with no memory of how you did it.
I'm going to assume I'm blaming Doyle on this one, and I'll try the one on the right.
No problem. Yes, it opens. Once you undeadbolt, it opens easily. You can see the carpet with the 2 runners. There's a large, ornate grandfather clock ticking away quietly in the hallway. This is what it looks like. Bing! It's off to the right of the map a little bit. Does your character have any history skill?
I believe so. Let me just pull it up. Just base, so 20.
Cool.
I should roll? Or no?
Yes, absolutely. Now, to roll, if you click the dice icon, it always default starts you on D20s because other people are evil. Mm-hmm. And so if you click down to D100 on the advanced roll thing and then hit roll, your dice will clatter across the screen.
72. Fail.
Excellent. Oh, and by the way, if you ever need anything like the air dice and the basic rolls, you can just click the picture of it and it'll pop out a dice for you.
Okay.
So, yeah, it looks older than you is your guess.
Okay. It is still ticking successfully. I didn't break it. And
you haven't touched it. You haven't
Yeah.
touched it. If you want to start touching it, then it
Nope,
may stop.
Nope.
Okay, no problem. Give me a smell roll.
All right.
See, lots of skill rolls. Woo!
And smell is base, so nope. I smell nothing.
Groovy. Don't forget, if base is lower than your learn, use your learn skill
Yep.
for everything. So yeah, you're hanging out in the hallway.
Just quickly check up and down the hallway. I'm assuming B and D are separate rooms sitting next to mine.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell D is. D is
Okay.
a hallway to upper level in the attic. So yeah, you can go upstairs to look at the attic if you wanted to.
Is there a route downstairs?
Yes. You can head over down. Yes, there's an easy to find downstairs. Logan will find on the map eventually. I think it's near your room, actually. Weird. But yeah, no problem. You head downstairs. Oh, I see. You go through D and then, oh no, that goes up. Maybe it's over near where it says floor plan B. I don't know. I don't care. I do know that they have a way downstairs. This house was not built by fucking insane people. So we'll find it eventually.
I need a pickaxe to go downstairs.
Hooray! You head downstairs. Here's what it looks like down there. You can smell bacon easily coming from the dining room. And there's also two people there who greet you. They look like this picture to the right of the downstairs map.
Okay.
And the lady goes, "Oh, hello. Yes, I hope you had a good sleep."
I slept like a rock.
She smiles and appears to be happy about this. She says, "Well, you did get in very late last night, so we have breakfast prepared for you. Eat as much as you want. It's all included. Breakfast and dinner."
Excellent.
She bustles around cleaning and straightening things and stuff like that. And give me an empathy roll.
Hey, there's one I actually put points in.
For buying
some
empathy in a
reason.
Logan campaign, I cannot imagine why.
Succeed.
She seems
At half,
to be,
if it matters.
Okay, got it. Yes, at half always gives you a better result. She seems to be keeping an eye on you, but you believe she wants to be helpful. So if you need anything, she wants to be a attentive, good hostess, as opposed to keeping an eye on you for possible murder later type thing.
Yeah, I need to start ticking these.
Oh, I would.
But since that's the first one, at least I remembered.
Hooray!
I will go over towards the door she motioned to when she was talking about breakfast. I'm assuming that's to G.
The dining room. Yes. It looks again. This place, as far as you can tell, it looks like a well-appointed, not fancy, but definitely kept up. You know, the prideful poor type of thing. Bed and breakfast is your guess.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Alrighty. I have my breakfast.
It tastes like good, wholesome food.
All right.
Not fancy, but good and wholesome.
I don't have anything on me that gives me any clues towards what the hell is going on. I showed up here. Alrighty. There's no keys, nothing in any of the pockets. I checked all the drawers. I got nothing, right?
Correct.
Okay. After breakfast, I will... Was there a key to my room?
No, you don't.
Okay, just the deadbolts on the inside. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Correct.
After that, I think I will just let her know that I will be heading out for the day and see if there is... Try to pick up from her using empathy whether or not they expect anything from me, whether they expect to see me that evening, She had mentioned dinner, so I'm assuming I'm checked in for at least one more day.
She says if you need anything from town, just have them bill it to the bed and breakfast, and we'll settle up later.
Okay, thank you.
Happy Friday, she says.
It's Friday. Good start.
She nods and smiles. And you go out. You are indeed permitted to leave. I am now switching the map. Ding, ding, ding. Isn't it nice to be able to go somewhere? Oh, you son of a beach. Hold on a second.
It's okay.
Yes. You are very rarely put to death. So.
For leaving an apartment or a boarding house, yes.
Yeah. Okay, you should be on the new map. It should be all black.
There's an X.
The X is where the other groups decided to do their card discard piles. So, right.
Gotcha.
And here's what you can see. Over at some trees. There's a bed and breakfast. There's a road. There's some other buildings. I'll just go ahead and unveil here. You're next door to the Burlington Fire Station. Oh, you can't actually, you're having problems reading or even focusing on the signs. You look at them and they don't mean anything to you, but you instinctively, somehow, you're not sure how, know what it means.
Okay.
Like, it's a weird disconnect. Have you ever looked at a book and just none of the text went into your brain because you're overly tired or something like that?
Okay.
That kind of shit's going on. But with these, it's like almost like you just feel it's like Burlington Library. Why? I have no clue. It's very freaky and annoying. But a Burlington Library, reliable TV, and you do see their van parked out front. Let me see if I can find their van for you, because other players thought it was lovely. So I will be sure to show it to you. There's the reliable TV van that's parked out front.
Okay, that doesn't look scary at all.
And moving back to the, I'm glad you look at the camera where your camera is. Eventually, if you are always looking at the big TV, you can like hang the camera from it so we can see your smiling face, or put it somewhere where we can see or something. But yes. I
think I'm just going to move this around a bit. There. Now I'm looking up my nose. Never mind.
Nice. You and your fancy shit. I've got a little laptop that I'm using. So anyway, that's the road. Give me a smell roll, listen roll, feel roll as you experience your environment.
Smell, fail. Listen, success. Feel, fail.
No problem. You hear distant birds and stuff, you know, the chatter and shit. You can hear cars in the distance. On the street are various cars parked, you know, where you would expect. It looks like a normal, nice, small town. Blue skies, sun, couple clouds. Nice.
Parked on left or right side of the road?
They are parked as per American driving, however the fuck that is. Good question.
Upside down. In Logan World, upside down.
Whee! All the driving is fucking horrible in the world.
Rough guesses to time of day?
Morning. The sun is coming up in the east because I am not a dick map maker. East is to the right of the page.
Okay. The fire station doesn't happen to have a clock on the exterior. I wouldn't remember what time the grandfather clock said it was, would I?
You actually did, because it's just the position of the hands rather than the numbers and shit.
Yep.
I think it's around 7 a.m., but the Burlington Fire Station, no, they don't have a clock.
Okay. I will wander over towards the library just to wander by and see if they have an hours of service outside.
They have signs, but when you look at them, they don't mean anything to you.
Right.
So you're standing in front of the library. It looks like a normal small town library.
Does it look open?
You can go up and try the door. You're not really sure.
Why not? Let's get arrested for vagrancy.
No problem. You go up, the door opens. Yes. By the way, you realize most of what we're seeing from your monitor is your roof, right?
Yeah. Fine. Since you don't want to see the roof.
If you were to paint something really interesting on it, that'd be cool. I'd totally be into that.
Here.
Oh God. Is that a giant Iron Man hat?
No, it was supposed to be power armor. It went sideways, and now it looks like a Juggernaut helm.
All right.
Cosplay is not fun.
Yeah. Here you go. Here's a couple of pictures for you.
Okay.
Let me know when you're done with that, and I can always switch back to the other thing.
I've got as much information from that as I suspect I'm gonna get.
No problem. I like having the pictures for the people, though. Yes, the librarian glances up at you, does the tight smile, and back to whatever work she's doing. Possibly stamping books.
There's not a bar or anything preventing access to the section of books from the picture there. I can
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. You can wander over and look at all the books you want, and
That I
God,
can't read.
get them in wrong order. What?
That I can't read.
Correct. They don't look like anything to you.
Okay.
It's worse than being illiterate, because illiterate people can look at the pictures.
The pictures aren't even making sense on the covers, correct?
Correct. You have no idea what you're even holding. Yeah.
Something's screwed in my head.
Yeah. I'll give you a card for that. It's more true than you know. Go ahead and reduce your hand by one when you get a chance.
Is this going to count as a prestige mod?
No, sir.
All right, then we get rid of that one.
Hooray.
I will exit the library quietly without disturbing the librarian, because I don't want to die in a fiery explosion if she, happens to be one of your favorite NPCs.
No problem. You head on out.
Wander down to the crossroads there, staying on a sidewalk or not wandering down the middle of the road.
No problem. Traffic is very light here, but there are cars all over. Continue.
Style of cars?
Oh, give me a history roll. Good question there.
God damn it. Fail.
Right. Old-timey.
Okay.
How's that for a good answer?
That says Burlington School and long clothing, A&W root beer.
Yes.
Excellent.
The A&W looks like the kind of place that later in the day you could probably get served by some lady on roller skates if you're to drive your car up.
Okay, so 50s-ish at a guess. Does it look like Main Street continues?
Oh yeah, it continues on. I can unveil more if you just want to walk down.
I will continue
street.
wandering.
Excellent, excellent.
Currently, I have no goals, so.
No problem. I'll just go ahead and do the streets. You do run into some interesting walking choices, but let me go ahead and do the whole street up to the thing. I'm stopping you at the trees. If you want to continue on past the trees, you let me know.
No, that'll probably do that. Sorry, I'm just going to zoom in a bit because I'm
Sure, have fun.
not seeing the words that well. Sort of like my character. But
hooray!
Moo cow? Okay.
Hold on a minute. Let me.
Is that an American thing?
What's that?
Moo cow.
It's more horrifying than that. Hold on, man. Let me flip you over to
Okay.
the other thing and show you some stuff here that I think you'll go, what the hell are they doing in America? Let's see. Oh, and you do get to see, they have a milkman here. He's wandering away from you doing his rounds. And there's the moo cow. This is what the street would look like at night. There's a couple of our random stores. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, so that kind of gives you an idea of some of the stuff. But yes, the moo cow, they do have a cow on it. America.
Understood.
Well, if it's more American, they would also have the cow holding a gun.
That would also be disconcerting.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Flipping you back to the air map. Because in America, everything has a gun.
Flowers by Irene, really?
Pardon me?
Flowers by Irene, really?
Yes, indeed. I'll give you a card for catching that. Not everybody does. Oh, enjoy.
No. I will not go clueless yet. I will ditch the cyber install, though.
Okay.
I think I'm able to do it now without getting too much. Okay.
Would you like to wander down the residential street as well?
Sure.
Elm Street. Okay. Now, it is indeed residential. Let me uncover some.
Supposition, don't do that. Wandered back down, and it says Harbor Master there. Does it smell like there's a seaport nearby?
Give me a smell roll. I'm curious to see how this goes for you.
Not so good.
It shows 2 French fries stuck in your character's nose, and he's like, why can't I smell anything?
Because I didn't learn to smell, apparently.
Apparently not. If you get closer to it or put your face into it, you may be able to smell something eventually.
I will wander back and...
There's a sign on the Harbor Master's building.
If you can't read, there's no goddamn point.
Exactly. Oh, this sucks, you think.
Wander back and just try the dirt path in between the barber shop and the city hall.
Okay. It's actually a paved road as well, but it takes you somewhere interesting. And it also takes you to your first sanity roll. Go ahead and give me a sanity roll.
Damn it.
Hooray.
Under 60. Yes!
Yay! It doesn't bother you a whole lot, but it is a bit confusing. Hold on, let me give you some of the map here. Oh, and there's trees over here for whatever reason. But, okay, you see where it's dark, and then there's like a line across it?
Yep.
That line is like an invisible east-west line that goes as far as you can see. On your side, it's a beautiful day. On the other side, it's fucking raining hard and stormy, and the sea is just looks violently tossing and turbulent and like, oh God, I'm going to die. In the place that I've got labeled boat parking area, it's actually docks, but I like boat parking area because it's fun. There's rowboats and sailboats that are there in the nice calm water. But give me a spot hidden. Lower is better for looking out into this tossing, turbulent sea.
Success, nothing special, I'm afraid.
You think that there's something up in, like, way out there. You can't tell what it is, but there's definitely something about the water itself. It's flowing weirdly, but you can't quite make it out because it's the stereotypical amazingly stormy seas. Does your character have lots of boating skills?
I have do it as a living in boating canoe, but that's probably not going to do it.
No,
take a canoe out in this.
Sure, they got canoe here. You're thinking that this would be one of those things that, like, if you were out in the part that had like the waves and stuff going, if you survive that, that'd be something to brag about.
Yeah, I have no intention of killing this character by taking a canoe out into the storm of the century.
Oh. Well, I'm not saying it's the most horrible storm imaginable, but it's pretty bad.
Okay. I will.
A kayak would be okay. Kayak might work.
Yep. You can roll a kayak.
Oh, yeah.
You lose all your shit.
Well, it depends on how you do it, but yeah. I mean, if you're doing Eskimo style, might live, might even keep your shit, and your family might not drown. And then again, they might.
Depends how much you like them, I guess.
Correct. So, yeah, interesting shit.
Yep.
You're not sure exactly why that is.
There wasn't a car in front of the bed and breakfast, was there?
No, not right in front. There are cars like pretty much randomly up and down the street.
I don't have keys. Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Well, the Boy Scouts, be prepared. That's why they all carry lockpicks, the little fucking pikers. So.
All right. I will. Jesus. Go check the post office. See if they've got a package for me.
You walk in. The first words out of the guy's mouth is, "Hello, your package hasn't arrived yet."
Excellent. Thank you for letting me know.
There's one guy working in here. And he says, "Would you like to buy some stamps?"
I'm good for now, but thank you for the offer.
Certainly. Looks like a very normal post office with the possible exception of, well, you're not being able to read a lot of shit or anything.
Does he have an expected time of delivery for the post today?
No. When it comes in, he says.
Okay. Thank you.
Certainly.
Let's see if I've on a wanted poster. Let's go check the police station.
No problem. You go over to the Burlington Police Station, and oddly enough, it appears to be closed. There's a sign on it. It looks like. I can't read. Correct. It looks like a fairly large building.
Putting points into foreign languages just didn't. There was no point, was there?
Oh no, there was. There was. Believe me, you're okay with foreign language. You'll be happy later. But right here, right now,
it's okay. I just, so long as it's not a permanent mental problem that I just dumped 100 points into foreign languages that flush.
Oh no, you'll be fine. You'll maybe want more points in the foreign languages later. But believe me, one of the interesting things about this campaign is trying to figure out what the campaign's about.
Check the bank.
The bank is a weird place.